and the dust starts to settle, and we all try and work out what it all means. And the good news is for Liverpool is that the conversations can still go on with Mo Salah and everyone else about the quadruple, and Manchester City still have the potential of the treble. Now, for Liverpool to do it, they're going to have to potentially get past them in, well, League, FA Cup and Champions League. How do you see it now?
Well, do you know something? We've looked at that Manchester City run in the Premier League. We'll deal with the Premier League first, because the cup competitions, anything can happen. But in the Premier League, we've looked at City's running and think, oh, that's an easier running. But actually, that's because we're historically looking at a Merseyside derby and a Manchester United game that ordinarily in any other season will be quite tough. Those two teams, to be honest with you, are appalling at this moment in time. So they could be easier than any of the teams that City have got on that left-hand side. You know, Watford are fighting for the lives, Manchester City. Leeds still have to win games, you know, Newcastle away. So I think that before the game we looked at that Liverpool running and thought, other than the Tottenham one, the rest of them I think the games...
It's a dangerous game to play. I know it's okay for us to talk about, but I guarantee you, obviously, the manager and the staff, you cannot be looking too far.
I think the away games.
Games.
I think the away games. I think Liverpool and Manchester City, no matter who they're playing at home, they're going to expect to win the game. And I just think of those away games where you'd expect them to win, but so it's the Leeds away, West Ham away, Wolves away, because we're only talking about a draw being sort of fatal. Aston Villa away. Newcastle away, I think it's another 12 games.
Do you get what I'm saying though about the Liverpool running? You look because it's got Man United, Merseyside derby, Tottenham. You think, oh, it's a tougher running, but actually, it's not.
It is a tougher running though, isn't it? You see what Spurs did at Manchester. On paper, we're talking about. We're talking about these teams
I'd rather play Manchester United home and Everton than play West Ham away.
Yeah, but Man United Liverpool is still a massive game, no matter what. Man United are not going to roll over.
We might come to that if you're not careful.
He rolled over yesterday.
You're talking about historical performances and historical emotion. Have you watched Manchester United recently, Micah? You cannot bring that into it.
Yeah, we're not doing another Man United chat out.
Every game's different. You see Arsenal 2 weeks ago. Everyone was saying the top four. Now Spurs have played it, blinded the last couple of games. Football can change so.
I think both teams could win every single game.
If we can see the fixtures just again there quickly, because I just wonder if scheduling comes into it as well. We heard it from Kevin De Bruyne, the fact that if they keep winning, the games keep going on. So whoever wins the FA Cup semi-final next week will have to move the game on May the 15th.
When you're winning, you don't mind playing.
It could be every 3 days, right?
They want all these games because that means you're winning football matches. And this is what the team's about. You've got momentum.
They've got a squad for it now.
They can do it. They've proven they can do it. They've proven they can do it over 3-4 years.
So who do you fancy from here?
I've always said City all along. I thought Liverpool maybe a couple of weeks ago with the might there, but I think just City coming off today, just City. But there's no science behind that or no...
I think it depends on this week. This is a massive week for City. Atletico is not going to be easy. We even have a one-goal, advantage. Then you go from that. You go into a FA Cup semi-final. The next two games could take it out of the...
It's not meant to be easy, don't make it.
Exactly.
It's not meant to be easy winning titles.
But it takes it out of you.
Of course it does, but that's when they've got the squad and the brilliant managers.
You're playing at home and you have 75% of possession. You feel the ball, touch the ball, no problem. You come out after the game, I've not even played today. This took it out of them today, will on Wednesday, and it will next Saturday as well.
I think that game Wednesday for City is maybe a tougher game than maybe some people think. I think that's going to be really tough. I think it'll be a great atmosphere at Atletico. I think Liverpool are virtually already in the semi-final, so those two midweeks are done in terms of either playing Bayern Munich or Villarreal. I think if City went out, I think that would be a massive advantage for them in terms of the league. Huge.
Who gets your vote?
I'll still stick with City. I think they'll just about do it, yeah.
Liverpool. What else can I say?